designer on my body, looking good as a hobby. Bad bitch, see some messing, but she calling me Poppy. Counting up the bands with the stack in my hands. Bust it down, then I flip. Got a pocket full of chips like neck on cold, 2-4 gold. Yo bitch go, she dropped that low. Created player, created player. Created player, created player.
Yo, what's happening? It's your boy P Nice. We on the Creative Players platform, and this is the P Nice Show. And you already know, if you want to live life, come mess with P Nice, baby. I got a very special guest in the building. You already know who this is, man. My big bro, Bow Weezy. What's happening with you, bro?
What's up, y'all? Y'all know it's your boy King Wowzer. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm coming with that street knowledge. You can't get in college, you know.
I can dig that. What's happening with you, bro? How you feeling? How your New Year?
Man, New Year, start off a little shaky, man. You know what I mean? It's kind of a little shaky. Start off with a frontal. I actually started off with a hangover. New Year's Eve, man, I went there.
Yeah, I heard you got sloppy.
I was just, man.
You don't usually do that. Why you do that?
We was just vibing in the room, like, you know what I'm saying? A few homies, homegirls, we was just vibing. We just chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm taking little baby shots and making cup. Like, I'm steady telling them, hey, I don't drink to get drunk. I'm just gonna sip, just
get a little buzz.
Yeah, be at the park with y'all, be on the same vibrations as y'all, you know what I mean? And I don't know, on my way home, I'm feeling like I'm swerving. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, it started creeping up on you.
So I got there about 3 in the morning. I think I was asleep out the countdown.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you left the function early before they even counted down and all that?
I left.
You tripping, bro.
I left. So
you lucky you made it home, man. I'm happy you made it home.
Yeah, I made it in, and I dozed off when I walked in. Mm-hmm. I usually get in when I'm around a lot of smoke, smell, and a lot of people. I go right to the shower.
Right.
So I sit on the couch, and I was just like, man, I fell asleep. I was going for like 2 hours out on the couch.
Yeah.
Got up. I'm like, man, I need to burp, man. I need a 7-Up, a ginger ale or something to burp. Go to the refrigerator. There's not either or there. So chill for a minute, and Earl called. Boy, Earl called.
Then you made it to the bathroom, though?
I made it to the bathroom.
Okay.
The first time.
Ooh.
Second time, I didn't make it to the bathroom.
Where you do it at?
So I was going to get some ice on my face. I'm like, I need some ice. I'm in the refrigerator, man. And it was right there. I'm like, sink.
Damn. Hey, for those who don't know who Earl is, you know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't know our slang out here, but Earl, you feel me? Yeah, Earl. You know what I'm saying? You throwing up.
Man, I was like, God dang. And the next day I was just in the house. You know what I mean? It was just.
But after you threw up, you felt a lot better, though?
A little bit.
Oh, just a little bit?
Yeah, I still was like, man, it was bad.
Then you say you had to go to the funeral.
Then I had to go to the funeral 2 days after that, which was yesterday. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? The homegirl, rest in peace, Elisa Poole. My homie Dre Vicious.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Dre Vicious, man. He lost his mom and everything, man. Shout out Dre Vicious, man. I know how you feel. We know how you feel. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, man. It's gonna get better, man. Only time, though. It's gonna take a lot of time, nigga.
Well, that then it's been all that off season with the Pop Warner, you know.
Yeah, big coach. Coach Wowzer, what's happening?
It's been off season, so it's been like a lot of recruiting, a lot of decisions to make. It's been a lot of I want to be there. Can I get this kid? It's be a lot. You know, it's a lot to be with that Pop Warner, man, with the Snoop League, man. Because
shout out to Snoop League, man.
You feel like you ain't win a championship, so you want to go somewhere like, I think I can win here. Because, you know, everybody want to win, man. You know, everybody want to win. But when I came to the Snoop League, I didn't have that mindset. I had the mindset I want to win, but I knew we was going to have to get to that level with the Watts Dolphins. So I always told coaches, like, our first 2-3, maybe we don't get a ring. Sometimes we want to instill that in these kids' head, like that's what it's about. Right. Other than them learning how to catch, learning how to block, to get them to understand how to read defenses. What's the cover 1? What's the cover 2? Right. You want to teach them these techniques before they can learn and know how to play to get to the level. It's like, come on, probably don't ever get a ring. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you want to learn. You might get a ring in high school. You might get a Super Bowl ring. You might get a ring in college or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
But sometimes, to me, my observation of since being in the Snoop League, sometimes the coaches make it about them.
Of course, they always make it like
No, they make it about them other than the kids. You know what I'm saying?
We always had a saying, right?
Yeah.
99.9% of the time, it's never the kids. It's always the parents or the coaches. Period. Why my son not playing? Why my son not doing this? Your son ain't saying nothing. Your son over here having a good time.
Good time. He's
having
want to play.
Fun. He love being here. It's you that's tripping. But you know what was my remedy? Whenever a parent used to tell me something like that, right? I tell them like, look, I'm just gonna show you better than I could tell you. Come over here.
Yeah.
I personally put that kid out there in practice. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, whoop-de-whoop. Hey, cover two. He plays safety. You feel me? Cover two. Say it, go. Nigga came from the safety spot and just did a safety blitz. What is he doing? That's not what you're supposed to do.
He did it in the cover too.
He's in the cover two as safety.
Yeah.
Said go. He took off.
Like he knifed.
He took off from the secondary and knifed like we called a blitz. The parents like, oh my God. I'm like, watch this though. Hey, y'all come on, let's do tackling drills. Said go. Everybody tackling, right? He go. Guess what he do? Dive straight at the ground. Shoestring, scared of contact. You know what I mean? Everything. All right, cool. But what about him playing offense? You know what I'm saying? He played receiver. All right, come on, call that play. They call it. What do you do? The totally exact thing that we didn't want him to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All he had to do was block. That's it. That's all. Just block this dude right here. Don't let him come in. Just block him right here. Said go. He took off on the route, bro. And all he was supposed to do was block. It was a running play. And he was a receiver.
See, that's another thing. Like when the coach, like when I like the coach, like you want to teach these kids how to block down. Like it's the techniques you need to show these kids. Like when I coach, I want to coach. I want to show you how to get better. Mm-hmm. You know, you got some kids, some coaches do. They stay like that, like what you just said. I don't want to put that he don't know how to do that. Where show him. Right. Someone you got to learn. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Show him. What if our star man get injured, he get hurt. Then when you need that backup. So you got to show him the same technique that you're showing this kid. You know what I mean?
That's why I always stack my team. That's why I always stack the team the way I stack my team. Like my first and second string was starters. They could have both been starters. You know what I mean? So the way I did it was, whoever did the best in practice that week, that's who gonna start the game. And then the second series, then y'all come in. It wasn't no sitting the bench and all that stuff with my team. You know what I mean? Like, unless it was a kid like the one I was just not talking about, because you hear every single day, we coaching you, we're teaching you every single thing, and you just not doing it.
Yeah. Like,
at all. Like, you not doing it. We even doing extra reps with you after practice, and you still come, and you just not doing it. Football just wasn't for him. You know what I'm saying?
It's ain't for a lot of kids. To me, I always told parents,
living through the kids.
No, the parents, they use it as a daycare or some of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even 6, 8, I got to go do it. I'm going to drop. They know the kids ain't going to tell it. It don't matter. I don't want him to be rough. He bad in school, so they feel like, I'm going to put him in some tackle football. Right. Maybe he'll learn. Right. You know he ain't skilled. So if I got him being a must play, like, how's you getting mad? You know anything? Like, let him develop. Let us see, do he like it first? You want his gift probably be basketball. He probably want to be a gamer. You making him play football. Like, he's not even tripping. That's why I'm happy. I didn't coach this year, but I heard they had took the must play rule away. They did this year. I'm happy they did that. Yeah. I'm happy they did that because it's like I always thought the must play rule is like you just feeling bad for a kid. And you tell him to get in the game. And get in the game. You feel me? For those who don't know, the must play rule in the Snoop League is the kid, I think it's 8 plays, right? Mm-hmm. The kid got to get at least 8 plays in the game. You feel me? And them parents that know they got must play kids, they be counting them. You can put that kid in there for 7 plays. You gonna see that parent after the game. Yeah, he supposed to do 8. You only gave him 7. They gonna be standing at the gate before y'all walk out. Y'all, they give us problems. Like, they go, it be crazy, man. I mean, it's pros and cons to, some being coaching. Like what I learned. It's been 3 years. Started this journey of coaching 3 years, but I played the sport. You know what I mean? But not on a collegiate or high school level. You know what I mean? Yeah, it kills time. It gets you like a vibe with the kids. You teaching them stuff, keeping them out of trouble.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah, you bond them. I feel good just buying them cliques or
Just been a
going
mentor
to Dick's
to 'em.
buying mouthpiece or whatever. Like you need some cliques, you need some. You come from them unprivileged families, so I use my work money. And I go buy them stuff. You know, we don't get paid for coaching.
Right.
Pop Winter, y'all know we don't get paid for coaching. You know
Do
what I'm
not
saying?
get paid. So all you parents out there who be talking shit and doing all this stuff, and all you organizations out there, I want to find the coaches, and you gonna do this, and you gonna do that, you gonna do this. You know, we the ones that keep y'all organizations afloat, right? You know, we the ones that's recruiting these kids, right? And you know, we the ones that's not getting paid to do this shit that a lot of these organizations actually really getting paid for, bro. You feel me? Because when these kids got a 300 for this, 300 for that, 350 for this, oh, for this, for that, for this, like that. All them kids be added up, bro. Okay. Permits, cool. The games, you got to pay for refs, cool. Y'all got to pay for uniforms, all that type of shit, cool. And then whatever is left over, that go to their pocket.
I sponsor kids. At least every year on my time, I sponsor at least 4 or 5 kids myself. Where the coach asked for money, was like, I'm gonna pay the fee. I got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you need gloves, you know, that's why the hell I'm gonna pay for that stuff. Like when parents be like, oh, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping out. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of coaching to me. Me staying home from prison, this is my 11th year home from prison.
Oh yeah, congratulations, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, congratulations.
It's my 11th
Which one is that?
year, man. 11 years.
Too late.
I've been out of prison, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right? And some people that know me, that's watching, be like, man, I remember he first came home. Mm-hmm. That was 11 years ago. That was January 2015.
Right.
Like, we're in 2026. Mm-hmm. People always like, what did you do? What did you do? Or like, what is the blueprint?
Right.
What we talking about right now?
Exactly.
Football, like, you know what I'm saying?
The future.
I'm
You gotta
coaching.
build the future.
You know what I'm saying? It keeps me out of trouble, man. It keeps me busy where you ain't got no out of time to be doing nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where when
Because
you
you go from work,
go to
9
work,
to 5, practice start from 6 to 8. After that, you tired.
it was a time where
I'm going home.
Man, it was a time where like I'm working, like practice started at 6 o'clock. Now it's time I ain't get off till 11. So I'm leaving. I was like, damn, my break was at 5. So I used to try to change my breaks to 6 o'clock. I only get an hour. So I used to go to practice for like an hour. And I used to be like, hey, tell the other coaches, I gotta go, man. Make sure the wide receivers the wide receivers.
Yeah.
Make sure we do the special team and stuff like that. Do some tackle drills and then pursue. Like, let me show them how to pursue and stuff like that. I'm gone. I gotta go back to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's when I'm working like 3 jobs and cause you know I do construction. When I got out, I'm doing construction, right? I'm doing a little construction thing. Then I started doing the maintenance ambassador thing at our shopping center. You know what I mean? I was up there for a minute. And that's when we first started. When I first started coaching, like 23. 22, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I like it, man. I love to keep me just afloat with a lot of stuff that's been going on with me.
Right.
Which we gonna dive right into, man. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
So what's actually been going on? Like outside of coaching stuff, look, we done with that coaching stuff now, right? With this conversation. Other stuff been going on out here, man. I've been hearing your name. People been talking about you in the vlogs and all that stuff. All the little Bobby.
I call it hate talk.
Bobby. Damn, Bobby Jones, Bobby AA. Hey,
Yeah,
how you say his name?
Yeah. That was
Bobby what?
Bobby Yeye Jones.
Bobby Yeye.
Yeah.
I thought it was like
Bobby,
AA. Okay, Bobby Yeye Jones. That's
Yeah.
cool, man. Our last name Jones. Come on, Bobby. What's going on, man? We Joneses out here, man. What's going on?
Yeah, man. That was an old partner of mine, man. Like we was on the same journey of like we was pushing peace. Like how come?
Oh, y'all was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all know each other.
I used to go to the period course with him, like for him inside of his house.
What the fuck?
We had no issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? He brought up a situation like sometimes I'm like, hey, bro, like I'm a believer. I don't even know what he's talking about. So I'm listening to him. He talking about something with a car or something. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But I got a relationship with a lot of people over there since the beginning of time, man. Like, of my little gangbanging time.
You
man.
a real watch baby.
Like, this shit go back to the late 80s, bro. Like,
Yeah.
with me and them dudes over there. You know what I'm saying? And some of them dudes' parents and uncles and aunties and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so now he attacked me a few times. And I seen it. I'm like, I don't want to respond. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? I see you, we'll holler. You know what I'm saying? You tell me that right here. You know what I'm saying? So I was more on that. We didn't have no just big threats and other type of stuff. It was we had the inception of Watts, Grape Street, and PJ the Beef, which I don't like to dive into. Why I don't like to dive into it? Because you have secondhand information, right, about a history of your hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's Black history, American history, where W.E.B. Du Bois did this. That's from secondhand. A teacher told you this. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't there. No, I respect it. No, but I also have homies who gave me the game too. I got a real history, good history, but a lot of that history I would not bring to the internet. I'm not gonna do that.
That's a fact.
I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But I had that same history. Me and him, we had like a little debate, small. It was just like a little small debate on about the obsession. This, bro, it was just a day. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. When I see you was on, oh, you bitch ass nigga, this and that. It went to that point with me and that dude. You feel me?
Yeah.
It wasn't none of that. It was some Facebook stuff. Like, he took, he had a platform where he took some of our conversations probably on Facebook to the internet and recommended me about certain things. And so I'm like, man, I don't want to go there because of my life. I do different shit.
What you doing in your life?
What I'm doing. So I don't want to go there. I don't want to, even when I'm coaching, I don't want to lose kids and shit like that. Or the parents like, oh, he this, he that. But he talking about some parents that got at me about this. I'm like, damn, man, what's up with this dude? Everything straight? Everything good?
Right.
I'm like, what's up? Everybody sending me clips. Man, this man said you was a cop, a police, an informant. For what? When I first seen it, I laughed. You know, homies, we laughed like, hey, man, you really went there on the internet with that? Like, whatever major issue. Like, we just talked about 5-6 months ago about a misunderstanding we had. We was on the phone, we talked, we squashed it. Our last conversation was, hey, I got some people with Baltimore, we gonna do this movie thing, we gonna connect. Cool, like, I ain't tripping. Like, I told him, bro, we ain't got no beef, man. How did we even get in this space, bro?
Right.
I can't explain it like in its entirety. He would have to, like, whatever he mad at, he would have to explain that. I don't know. But I hope it's actual and factual things that you bring up about our problem or whatever occurred. I don't know, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know I'm 100. I'm stumped down. I am who I say I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't brag on things I did in my past. I don't want to brag about white time and I did all that shit.
Right.
I don't want to get that shit a badge of honor.
Right.
That ain't what made me a man. You feel me?
Facts.
Jailhouse is for suckers. I wish I could get all with it. I fucked in prison terms. Mm-hmm. I swear to God. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I can get to that. Like, I don't care about that.
Jail don't make you gangster. It just mean you got caught.
I got caught, bro.
That's it.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? I got caught. You know what I mean? And I do different shit. But dude said I was a informant. He went on an uproar.
Why would he even say that you was an informant?
Okay. See, this was Bobby. He didn't do his due diligence. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just went on emotions, had a conversation with somebody. We already know who we talked to, where it comes from. Like, that whole energy only came from one direction with the whole community and city. No, you feel me? A song came out, which, you know, Lil One, Who Kid, Ace, I can't even say Ace. He put him in the thing. I don't know. Ace Badass ain't got nothing to do with the song. Right? I guess he said because he videoed it, the videographer, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the video. I'm not in the rap. Then produce this beat, then produce a song, or direct the video, for one.
Right.
So they did a song called 3 Up Top, right? They got a song called 3 Up Top. And in that rap, so I had to really listen to it carefully. Like, let me listen to what is he mad about?
Right.
So I'm listening to, I can understand. Let me be 100. If somebody you mention your neighborhood, right? You mention your neighborhood. One of them said he was sliding through the courts and go to the Knicks. One of them said he don't know nothing about her to her. They just rhyming, bro. They rapping. They rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he went on the rant. He responded with a aggressive rant. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, for one, those rappers. Mm-hmm. His thing is they almost 40 because they 33 and 34. So he's saying they almost 40. So they shouldn't be rapping that style or dissing. You know what I'm saying? But what he did was open the eyes of another gang that they actually dissed. Like they really dissed a gang in there. Not no subliminal of them or no lightweight, you know what I'm saying, going through the course or going through the next. No, some of them, they ain't think none of that. Like, man, they ain't nothing. We rap. We dissed them all day. Like, his homies, they just did a vlog dissing my homies. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They got several songs dissing our homies. Like, you know what I mean? And it was like, damn, bro, like, this is what they do. They rap. This is what they get on the internet, do that. They rap. You don't do that. You sit on the house and you a vlogger, whatever you do. You're a podcaster. Do that.
Right.
Or tell your homies, hey, go in there and make a song about them. We gonna keep this shit on wax. We gonna stay out of keep this shit for we gonna have to go back to prison like we shooting at each other.
Right.
Keep it on wax.
Right.
Let them do that. But he came, man, I got a lot of calls, man. It was like 50 people sent me that video where he offended a lot of peoples where he was talking about. I know what he was saying. He was saying basically like, damn, why y'all do that? Because it can be a back and forth. Now ain't nobody hanging out on Wilmington. Now ain't nobody doing this. We can do this, and do that. But it's vice versa. So if by them not hanging on women, now they not hanging in front of the gym or they not going to this shop, they not doing that. We understand the art of war. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We understand that. What's going to happen.
Right.
Because we've been there before. Both gangs.
Right.
You feel me? But it was unnecessary for him to even react to that little kitty ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was no necessary also to put me.
So due to somebody else dissing, he put your name in it?
I called it straight. And he called.
Why you catch a stray? Why you catch a stray?
Because he said it was my little cousins and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them grown men, they make their own decisions. They rap.
Yeah.
That's what they do for a living. I don't rap for a
But if
living.
that's the case, then it's like that's your little cousin. It's a gang of other niggas' little cousins too.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
gotta.
Like, I mean, he was unaware of the little.
Are you tripping or upset about everybody else in their family too? Like, I'm not.
But he was
understanding.
unaware, like, when he said it was quiet, bro, to have, like, it's been a lot of hiccups. It's been a lot of stuff going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that music shit.
Yeah.
So that's what they doing to each other.
Right.
That's we don't have no table, bro, to be saying, hey, we ain't doing no dissing, we ain't doing this. We don't have that table, my nigga. Ain't no table.
Right.
You got people in conversation of, man, can we do a ceasefire? Can we do this, do this? That's a conversation. But Lil Lump, Lightbug, and Few Man to do it, they not at the table saying we not doing this no more.
Right.
So those kind of things are gonna happen, homie. You feel me?
Right.
That shit gonna happen.
Right.
You can't control it. So you doing that old aggressive reaction, you calling niggas bitches, you calling them marks, you send somebody a police and somebody an informant.
But he basically putting himself in a situation that the words that he was using, it could cause people really want to get at him in a real way.
Yeah, man, it's that. He had a lot of
bitches.
He had a lot of people mad.
And you telling, like, you saying a nigga is like a snitch, basically? Like, come on,
you
bro.
saying that,
That's
like,
not
talking
cool.
about Asian provocateur, like Asian provocateur, that's you. That's what you doing.
Yeah.
Because you can provoke and stir a whole war with your words, what you saying.
Right.
You get paid to be on this internet. I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what you doing. Like, you stirring up shit. It's a lot of
Right.
drama going on, bro. Like, you got people's mad and stuff. I'm like, then we're going to touch on the subject, but I'm like, man, listen. This dude, he come off as this black extremist type dude, right? He's very articulate, you know what I'm saying? He want peace. I believe he want peace. But at the same time, you can't preach and provoke and promote violence
If you want peace.
if you want peace, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you saying all the wrong stuff.
Right.
You should have handled that. He could have handled that a different way.
Yeah. I don't know this dude, but
He could have handled that a different way.
I don't know. But if he pushing peace, like you say, he want peace, calling people bitches and busters, and then calling you a rat and all that type of shit, informant and all that type of shit. That's not the way to do it.
That ain't the way to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a phone call. Hey, yo, what's going on, man? Look, we need to stop this. Blah, blah, blah. It's being quiet.
Or call your
We
homies.
want
Tell them, hey,
peace.
man, come with another rap. Man, them niggas just did that. Y'all heard that?
Exactly.
Man, fuck over them. Say this. These dudes, it's a lot happening that he's not aware of. He's totally not aware of. You know what I'm saying?
He just took direct offense to it, what it sounded like.
Yeah, he took direct. That was like a direct offense to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he didn't fact check on a lot of shit because I'm listening to it. You know,
How old is this dude, though?
I'm gonna say late 30s.
Okay.
I think it's late 30s.
So, shit, they all around the same age, then.
He got
The ones who was dissing and...
like he don't know. He way older than them. I don't think he know that. Like I don't think these dudes was born in '94 and one was born in '91 and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like so he like way older than this dude, but they were out there. Y'all were like, as they hearing our conversation, what made him say you an informant or a police? Because he called me this was, I'm gonna give you the whole real. 600 just did something, right? 600 just did something on Big U in the situation with his son and the people that was working with Big U, and he called them Grid Crips. By BA, he called them 600 called them Grid Crips. So when he talking about intervention and the job I was connected to, so he said, he called me a Grid Crip. I'm like, he must watch 600 content because I just watched it, and he utilized those same things and called me a Grid Crip. But I'm like, hey, I know you was getting checks from Grid, bro, from Crossroads and the Reverence Project. So why would you even say that? Like,
he was a part of Grid as well.
Yes, he was getting Grid checks.
But he calling you.
But he called me a Grid Crip.
And that's the reason why he calling you an informant?
Yeah.
But he was doing the same thing.
He was doing this. This is perception of Grid. I had that same perception of Grid. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them. I didn't understand what Grid was, bro.
Right.
He was connecting me because I was getting paid through an American program before, private donors, Pete Carroll, Jim Brown, and a Better LA like Unity One. That's Pete Carroll stuff, right? This is when I was doing that until I got out 2015. I wasn't connected with nothing. I ain't want nothing to do with that. No prevention, none of that type of shit.
For people that don't know, what does the Grid program exactly do?
The Grid is GRYD or wait, it's gang. I forgot what it stands for, man. Something with youth development, gang reduction, youth development. Okay, right. It ain't nothing but like a funding agency, right? Where if you got a contract and you doing, they support public safety. Meaning you police your own hood. And when the police try to get that same money, like the mayor, I'm not gonna get the money to I didn't get the money to the cops. I'm gonna put the money to public safety. Like people that are gonna tend to intervene with violence, like help you get a job, help you stay off the streets, help you stop somebody that's like motivating, inspiring you. You don't have to shoot on nobody, go do this and that, X, Y, and Z. Right. They fund the money, bro. It's not nothing had nothing to do with no police agency. That was just a narrative was threw out there. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to put a narrative.
That was my perception of it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm be 100. Yeah. Because I wasn't doing this shit like I say. I've been doing construction and shit though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, Grid is what? People were saying that it came out 2010, whatever like they said. I was in prison, bro, doing time. Yeah. So the stuff I was doing, they were like, man, that's what Bow Wow was doing. No, that's not what Bow Wow was doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? I meant to save my community, save my homies, my homegirls, you know what I'm saying? Helping you stay out of prison. Yeah. Helping you stay alive. So we do events. We help with I don't care if you need gas money, you need some shoes, you need help with anything, birthday parties, we're gonna help you get that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just keep the streets safe, keep everybody busy doing something. That's always been my thing. Like, man, let's let's save our community. Let's keep them busy with events. Let's keep them doing this. I'm not doing this is something what I'm doing is what I learned from homies from Bonnianas. Homies from PJs, my big homies, they been doing this shit. Yeah. Why is a problem when Bow Wow do it? You feel me? Right. Saving the streets, saving the community. How's the issue?
So where does the perception of people being police and informers come from because they work for Grid?
Some people in their head it's police shit because when you say, I guess when you utilize the word police in their own community, or it comes with communicating with the police. When police pull up, you got people that get in front, like be a spokesperson for the community. Like, no, I got my homies. They this spokesperson for the hood. You have people like that. So if you talking to police 1-on-1, some people have a problem with that. Like what I always did was what I did in jail. Like if the police pull up and I want to address them something, I always took one of my homeboys with me. Mm-hmm. Like, look, I'm gonna ask them this, woo. So when people's doing 1-on-1 with the police, this is a different era doing that. They've been saying, I think that shit started in 2010, like 11 and 12, as they said. I was in jail though. And they were like, when Grid came, I don't know what, Grid was something for people to get like that. I don't really know. Right. Like that. But this is what all what I just said is assumption. Like, it's the only thing it can be. Yeah. You know what I mean? maybe some people was. Like, I don't know. It probably was, because why people was doing this whole type of stuff?
Right.
Because he said, when he did the thing on me, he said, I'm getting the money in doing OG picnics. I'm like, bro, I'm not even tied to none of this shit. I'm construction. I'm part of the redevelopment of the Jordan Downs. I'm over here working.
Wait.
I'm working out on shop shit. Like, what did you connect me with all this shit for,
let's
bro?
Let's back up real quick.
You know what I'm saying?
So you was never even part of the GRID program.
I was never part of the GRID program,
You was
bro.
just Unity 1.
I was Unity 1.
And that was with Pete Carroll and all them dudes. Not
Yeah.
even really with the police. It was Pete Carroll, them, and you was just taking care of your community.
The police, it was fun. It had nothing to do with the mayor or none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was private donors. This Pete Carroll, this his money, and people he have people he had a relationship with, like Ronnie Lott, some other more peoples who sponsored some money, donated some money to the organization with Unity 1. Like, you know what I mean? It's that. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
So I didn't come back to this work until 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying I didn't do my first G's picnic was 2021, right? So when I first do it, nigga, I'm doing construction work. Nigga, everybody had money then, you know where they got it from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People know what was going on, you know what I mean? So I'm enjoying life, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and him got a relationship at that time. We still talking about, like, damn, let's get a ceasefire with our hood and y'all hood. But actually, at that time, like I used to tell him, bro, it's already a ceasefire. Ain't nobody shooting at each other.
Right.
Who's shooting at each other? That's like some niggas from the East Coast. Like, man, we need to do a ceasefire with y'all homies.
That's why I be trying to
For
get a lot
what?
of people
It's already a ceasefire. Nobody is shooting at nobody, bro.
I be trying to get a lot of people to understand.
What is
that
y'all talking about?
They be talking about, let's get a ceasefire, let's get a peace treaty going on.
Find a different word,
ain't
man.
nobody even getting hit, ain't nothing been going on. So why even open up that old wound? You know what I mean? If ain't nothing been happening, the moment you already know, the moment you start talking about a ceasefire or a peace treaty, what it's gonna do? Everybody who against it, they gonna turn up.
Man, they gonna
Fuck
talk
all
about the
that shit.
internet. They gonna disrespect. It's gonna be all that type of
disrespect, and it's
stuff,
gonna
man.
fuck up everything before you even start.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know trying to make a difference in the community, homie.
Yeah.
Like, it's the reason why I've been out 11 years.
Right.
After doing 7 years.
Right.
I've been out 11. You feel me?
Right.
So, like, I'm just sticking I just stick to the script, man. This dude went on to say, hey, man. He went on to say, me being an informant, like, he called out my name. No, he said I was a police. Then he said I was an informant. Okay, when you do your due diligence, right? It's like, dang, yay. Okay. If you on this side of the tracks and they mixed business with a wildfire that was threw out there, see, that came from one of my own people, one of my own homeboys, bro. Like, we had an issue.
Yeah.
Who believed it? Only him. Maybe 2 people he dealt with. Nobody embraced that shit. But it became a conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to utilize the word jealousy, because it didn't come from that. Like, it was never jealous. It's a situation that happened, which you already apologized about it.
Right.
You got at me. I mean, I apologize. It was my bad. I understand wrong, and you was trying to help me with something and do that. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, nigga. I don't know how you perceive something as that when I'm telling you this.
Right.
But like he said in his head, somebody presented to me. Somebody told him something. Like, man, they told me this.
Right.
I know you didn't read it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They told you that, because if I would have waited till you came back and I would have told you, you'd understood it different. I don't know what be in people's minds, man. They level of understanding. I don't know.
It's not even
But
the fact. It's not the fact that a lot of people don't understand it. They don't want to understand it.
Yeah.
They can probably understand it, but they want to keep pushing a certain narrative. You know what I mean?
It got blew out of proportion, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had to fight over it. It's like, bro, we can fight over this.
Yeah.
Like, because what you saying, there's certain much shit you can say in my face when I'm right there with these serious accusations.
Yeah.
We finna go to bat, we gonna get down, somebody finna get beat up, whatever.
Right.
We get down. It became funny, right? I don't use no skills, like, cause like when you fight, so when I ain't gonna lie, he dropped me, right? In my head, when I'm like, this nigga just do that? Like,
Yeah, just drop me.
he dropped me. Like, I'm mad as hell. Like, nigga said that and dropped me. I'm like, no, it was my second time being dropped, though, in the hood, like by a homie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a lot of fights in my life, man. I fought the best. I fought the fighters over there. I fought a lot of people over there,
Yeah.
like in my projects. Like Like I fought the peoples that I know certain peoples wouldn't even fight.
Yeah.
We gonna get down. We gonna get it in. I don't care how it go.
Right.
Somebody finna get beat up.
Win, lose, or draw.
Win, lose, or draw. We finna get down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the homie he became, I don't know. So, like I say, I am who I say. I am who I am. I did what I did. Nobody can ever discredit me what I did from them projects, right? Whatever I did, right? Because what I never did. I ain't never told on nobody. I never prone in a ride in jail. I never molested a child, a kid. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did none of that type of shit at all. You feel me? Because I always wanted to go through life with who I am, standing silent, what my uncle taught me. Mm-hmm. The first time I go to prison, what happened? I went to YA. Actually, I went to YA. That was for somebody else stuff.
Right.
I want my shit. Mm-hmm. But I went to jail for him, facing a life sentence. And I knew to stay stitched-lipped, nothing. So that's why the mom be like, man, I always did my time. I came home. Everybody know that. I'm gonna do my time. I'm gonna come home, bro. So you're not saying. So when I wildfire like he's saying, he not saying I'm a snitch. Mm-hmm. You was just saying I'm like the police informant. Who in jail behind me, bro?
Right.
All you got to do is like I'm gonna do my due diligence and I'm gonna speak on it. Who in jail behind Bow Wow? Do y'all know who in jail behind me? You can attach me to that. That's never been a conversation in my project.
Right.
He got Wooty Whoop in jail. You can't say, well, okay, it was we had the bag of Sherm right there, but we went out of town and that happened. He got out. What is a theory that you can connect to me being a post and whatever you say I am? What is the theory? Who went to jail behind me for you to say such things like that?
Right.
Or you gonna connect me to Grid, which a lot of your homies doing.
Right.
So you saying your homies is what you accusing me of? You feel me?
Right.
But that's what a lot of peoples in these communities do a lot of work with this definition, intervention, and prevention. Which some people don't know, intervention and prevention is two different things. Mm-hmm. Prevention is
you're trying to stop it.
You're just trying to stop something before they even get there. You helping people out with getting their diplomas. You have people out get into construction and trade tech and stuff they don't have for the holiday. You help them with that. You enroll them in a program. Like you enroll them in this EOP. They got these computers. You enroll them and shit. Hey, I'm in y'all system right now. I need help with this. I need a gas card. I need my phone bill paid to something. They're going to help you out. They're going to prevent you from going to do a robbery.
Right.
That's all that shit the community need. This shit's all over the world, bro. Mm-hmm. I think people's in our city just made it bad. You know what I mean? People's look at, man, Whacking 600 said this about Big U about this shit, so they woo 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 woo.
They're just taking it.
I don't know how truth anything what Big U did with that, with phone, BlackBerry. I don't know. I can't say he did or didn't. Mm-hmm. That ain't what I was doing.
Right.
They know how I got mine though, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, like he really went there, like over a song. All this shit over a song, y'all. That I had nothing to do with. Fuck, I can't straight.
And you and him never even had no words.
Man, we had no words like that. Not no big shit over that. Shit was over a Facebook shit, the inception of Gray Street and the homies who the first, like, I don't like to dive into that shit, man. I wasn't around.
Right.
Like, I was around, but actually I wasn't around in 1974 and 75. I wasn't born into 1978.
Right.
I left the hospital to the bricks. Real project, baby. I was from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I am who I say I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I just do different shit with my life. That's why I didn't really react. I had to catch myself to let myself calm on down. Right. It's like, bro.
Right. Man, so if y'all was to see each other right now, what is it?
We haven't had no conversation. So if we see each other right now, I don't know how it's gonna go. I can't get on the camera and just say all the extra shit, what it would do. It's like, it hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean? We haven't even seen each other. I mean, people contact me about, people had contacted me about us, like, want to do a mediation. A mediation for us, like, some intervention shit, to intervene. Let's just say, like, Wack did with DC Baby Draco and Sporty Face. It's called a mediation he did, you know what I'm saying? Right. But they just did one on camera, and it became something like that, you know what I mean? Right. Now, you did, one of my homies, or one of his homies, they kind of offered something like that, where I denied it. I'm like, no, because you reprimanded me, like, you know what I'm saying? You did me in public. So before we get there,
you gotta do it right in public.
Get on your platform and say, hey man, my bad, I didn't do my due diligence. Like, no, I jumped the gun on something, and That ain't what that community feel about that man.
And that's all.
That ain't what that community feel about man. There's no paperwork on this man. There's no theory on this man. There's no nothing for you to come to saying other than the work he was attached to doing over the course of the years in this community, helping people out, saving lives and shit.
Right.
After me being a part of the problem, bro.
Right.
I used to be on that common timing. Like I've been doing this show over 20-some years, man. Mm-hmm. So I'm mature. I'm 47 years old now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if he did this in my 20s, it'd have been different probably. It probably been different. My thinking probably would have been totally different.
Right.
Like if we had the internet back then, right? Which I probably would have said and dissed and did all kind of stuff.
Facts.
It's like, bro, you not even like that on that level, bro. Like you're not on that level. You're not out there with them little kids and them young YNs and carrying bread like we finna do this slide. You're not even on that level. I'm not even on that level.
I don't know why people try
to be talking like that, like aggressive, we this and that is like, bro, you can be from where you from, but like, man, come on, all that extra ass shit, man. What is you talking about, man?
Ain't none of these old niggas trying to get out there and get like that.
Some young niggas, they ain't trying to get out there like that.
Come on, man.
They sliding up like all that extra sliding shit, which is a good thing to be. I don't look at them as busters for not sliding. You niggas don't even do nothing. Like, I don't do that like that, man. That's good for our city.
Right.
That's good for y'all. Y'all don't go to jail like that, go to YA like that. You know what I mean? I had an M number, homie. Let's just say that. I was traveling as a dope. Mm-hmm. I was traveling as a dope, nigga, as a young nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the shit I was doing, my back, all the stuff I was into. You know what I mean? Facing a life sentence. I was in all orange. People know how I went to juvenile halls, like using dope, you was out there for some adult shit or using murder. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Like, they don't have that right now these days and shit. These kids they had the juvenile halls and shit. I think they got I don't want to say central. I think they go to Sylmore now. But it's not how we was when we was coming up. Like you had SR, you had DeWitt, you had Preston, you had Nellis, you had Paso, like you had El Central, like you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Preston, all that shit. I went to Preston. I got kicked out of Preston by me having an M number. I went to Tracy. Mm-hmm. Cause I was just like a fucker. Like you mess up and why you got an M number? Hey, you finna go to the big house.
Right.
You out of here, nigga. You playing. You keep on thinking you too tough. You want to this. You think you finna be squabbling and talking crazy. My mouth always been reckless with adults. I ain't gonna lie. I always was disrespectful to. Not giving the badge of honor, but it's just my upbringing. Like I was like that. I want some disrespectful shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I had to address that. Like, man, bro, he know he's foul. Like, do your dude. Because when I come on to anybody's platform and I bring them up, like. You can refute anything I'm saying.
Right.
I'm not. You gonna have to do your due diligence, bro. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You gonna have to.
Right.
Before you come on the internet and reprimand somebody about something that has nothing to do with him. Like this had nothing to do with me.
Right.
You talking about a rap song? You act like he said fuck woo woo. They rhyming, bro. They trying to find something that rhyme with that.
Right.
Now relatively, I understand the synopsis on the age bracket of dissing. Like when you're a certain age bracket, you should be on that kind of level. You feel me? Rapping, you know what I'm saying? And then do this.
But if you're a person of peace, or you want it to be peace and no smoke out here in the streets, that's just not the way that you respond to that.
Yeah, man.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
These big ass niggas, this whole ass nigga, this whole ass, this bitch, it's just like, bro, that ain't what you do. No.
Yeah. I get you.
That's gonna cause problems, drama right there. It's gonna just create more enemies for you and turmoil and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand you want the numbers on that and shit. You know what I mean? But you have my hood paying attention. Like, look, this is most of the views come through like talking about Grace Street shit,
right? Or
Grace this.
Right.
Like, no, you make it now. They don't want to have no sit down with nobody,
right?
Because of you. It ain't even them.
But the good thing about it though, like as time goes past, if y'all don't see each other and everything, it can still be a conversation. And it can still get better. You feel me? As long as you go on a platform.
Yeah. I kept it real about that. Get on your platform. You ain't got to. I don't even want you to apologize. Go admit your wrongs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take accountability to your shit. Like, hey, man, I fucked up, said some thing, man. I want to correct something.
Right.
You ain't got to say, man, by why I apologize. Fuck that. Get on there, correct that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Because you up there dirty politicking on your platform.
Right.
So if this goes on in a pen or something, like something happened to you, bro, you got to understand what you're doing.
Right.
What if my sons or what if I got nephews, what's something like that? Just you don't know what people's be at, and you just dirty politicking somebody.
Right.
Some people don't take about dirty politicking well like that.
It's not cool.
And this has nothing to do with your hood. Like you talking to peoples, I know you talking to. You know what I'm saying? And you was misled. Right. I can tell you that.
Right.
With one, I mean, maybe it did. You talking to people that formed a dislike with amongst us. I didn't form that dislike or hate.
Yeah.
Because I ain't did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And one person wanted me help them out with some organization shit. They want to do this. I'm saying my stance is this. I'll do construction. I'm not tied to intervention shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A couple of years ago, I'm not tied to that. I'm part of redevelopment. My project's going through redevelopment at the moment. Like the first phase, when they tore down the project and started building, I was part of that phase, bro. I was honoring. I was like, man, I watched this shit. I ain't gonna say build, but I watched it become something. I've been here. I've been here. I'm
from the 70s. That's a long time.
I've been to this head start at this gym right here. I'm grazing this gym. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Played in this factory, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
So shit, I was honored to be a part of it. Mm-hmm. I'm getting paid $53 an hour.
Right.
Every week, my paycheck after tax was $19.02. Every Friday, that's when I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
So I didn't care about all the other shit. But me and him at that time, we still have a relationship. We talking about certain shit. Mm-hmm. We cool.
Right.
You know, something happened with one of his homies. Well, somebody came over there and when his homie, they had lost their life. That little situation that went viral, right? Mm-hmm. I think we had a little conversation. I had a conversation with him. I don't want to be wrong. I think we have a conversation about something to that whole situation, right? Uh-huh. But I was already in conversation with somebody. I don't want to say I hired him, but I was just, you know, it's some people who really got a stronger relationship with them young dudes better than another person.
Yeah.
So when you try to get to the bottom of something, you're going to go that direction.
Right.
I don't want to say that or Instagram, but I went that direction to mediate this situation, to get them to understand something, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't been nothing. Like, why is we are attacked? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the event that I gave. We gave an event. I did.
Right.
Got food out there. I got the projector right there. We watching the boxing shit. And something happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they attached it to a hood. So it was just like, damn. The dude didn't make it back.
Right.
And it was conversation. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the dude family, but it's like, damn, a little kid, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it ain't been nothing since. Like, really, like, far as murders, lightweight, you know what I'm saying, little hiccups, it been that.
Right.
Before in our city, we ain't had no murders since though, bro. And I always tell my homie, like, it's the reason why we could fix this side of the tracks, like, these sitting beefs. It's unnecessary.
Right.
Cause I always say this, the Great Streets and the PJ had a straight, tight-knit relationship. Like, they was like bros, right? All the way from 70s all the way to about 87. In 87, they went 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. That's 5 years. They went to war for 5 years.
Yeah.
It was a peace treaty in 92. Mm-hmm. After that, one of their murders in 91. 91, they killed my people's cousin, right? One of the homies. The very next year, that same month, literally a year later, April 91 was the murder of one of ours. April 92, we in a full-fledged peace treaty. With them first, before the bounty hunters came. Actually got the loot with the peoples from the PJs. They between 9/30th, like, you know what I'm saying, even May 1st, 92. I was like, bounty hunters ain't here yet. We looting. Mm-hmm. That's what the PJ, I swear to God. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was over there, right? And so I go over there. I'm in a piece. I remember I got a Duke. I got on a Duke hat. Blue Duke hat. All this from Luton. I stole his hat. I got a blue Duke hat. I got a Duke Blue Devil coat, starter coat. I had some purple pants on I had some purple chucks on, right? So we in that gym, right? The gym had the same sit on the bench. I'll never forget this day, right? And I was disrespectful going to Markham. I was going to Markham at this time. So I look right here, somebody standing at me smiling. It was this PJ girl, right? We used to be going at it like at Markham Little Light shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Saying little shit.
Yeah.
Because she thought she was hard. She thought she was hard. I'm like, you think you tough.
Right.
I used to be wolfing thinking I was hard. Homegirl Kizzy from PJ. I found out that's his sister. Oh, this is a true story.
Yeah.
She like, damn, nigga, you was just this my hood, now you in my hood? So the homie like, I'm looking like, damn, that's how you get at me? You like what I'm saying? So I kind of ignored it and now I'm laughing it off like, yeah, nigga, we over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah.
And then, that's when they really said that, like, the official piece where everybody came out that gym. And I think a couple of days later, that's when a lot of red hit the Corner A&R project. The Binance came on. I'm like, damn, man, it was that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was a 5-year war. That's what I'm saying, what I'm alluding to. If that was a 5-year war, so we broke our peace with them in 2004. We in 2026, bro. This like how?
Right.
What's that, our 22nd year? How the fuck we still at our... I be telling her, like, how you... 5 years to 22 years at odds. It was like minus shooting, it was that, but it's like some of them came and said they grew up hating our work because they ain't really been no kid. Like, who hate who?
Right.
Like, at what era? Like, sometimes you got to tell, like, man, come on, man. It's just sitting there. Mm-hmm. Because you do this and go to the pen. Now we all cellies, we on the yard, we eating spreads, we in the labs and
hanging out with each other.
Hanging out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, how we can't get to that, man?
You know, so a lot of times, majority of the time, it be these new people that just started banking. You feel me? And they ain't never even had beef with they so-called op hood, but they uncles, they cousins, they daddies, and the people before them embedding that shit in them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, when you say, like, how is this going on? Y'all just been banging for this is why. You know what I mean? Because they coming up. They looking at this shit just like, not even get political, but like with racism. Little white kids. You think that little white kid just woke up at 3-4 years old, talk about he don't like black people? Hell no. Somebody taught him that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of the shit come from. You feel me? The higher ups. You feel me? The older people.
Not even that. Before. Sometimes like both sides, right? And I always say this, because you got a lot of people who want to wear that crown, right? Mm-hmm. In these developments, man. I ain't gonna say development. That's like, I don't care if you're on the east side, the west side, West LA, Compton, Long Beach. You have these dudes in these areas, they want to wear that crown. Like, I'm the man. I'm the big chief. Like, I'm the Skycaller. I got the young niggas. I got this and that.
Right.
You got him on he like that. So that's up top like that. The up top battling with each other. The niggas up top, the elite. So if the top not right, the bottom not gonna be right. So how you think these kids are gonna be right, bro? We ain't right up here to deliver the structure in the right way.
Right.
If we pushing for peace, we want this. Like, so then you got some niggas. This is what I don't understand with niggas. You have some niggas wanna your homies. Man, I don't like P9, man. I don't want to sit down and don't talk to that nigga, right? I don't think you kill no insane. But you got him like, hey, we finna squash with the 20s. Like, man, homie, we finna sit down. Well, how you ready to sit down with some 20 niggas? You ain't ready to sit down with the P-Nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? How do this shit be working, bro, that y'all do that?
Yeah.
I do myself like that.
Yeah.
I don't like Bow Wow, woo, I don't like them shit, but, hey, if you're not sitting down with some East Coast or some PJ or some Bonnie on the niggas, I ain't never killed no homies. So you rather sit down with some niggas that really actually killed our homies about to sit by some C5 and being peaceful and cheerful and cool, but rather than me, I ain't molesting nobody. I ain't telling nobody. I ain't in nobody paperwork. I got told on before.
But sometimes that hate.
You know what I'm saying?
The hate.
So I deal with hate, y'all. Listen, let me tell these people something.
The hate run deeper with you than it do with your ops.
People, why you do all this? Why you do all this hate? Let me tell y'all something. Why I deal with hate. I do a lot of shit for my community, a lot of positive stuff. Right? I don't be on a negative no more, like as I used to. I grew from that. You know, when you change your life, go a different route, like a different journey, some people tend not to respect it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, he in the soft space, he ain't doing this no more, all this sort of type of stuff. I'm still trying to be relevant, man. Damn, well, y'all go do that. I did what I did. I'm comfortable with who I am, where I've been. I do picnics, I do Christmas toy giveaways, turkey giveaways, Easter basket events and stuff. I do a lot of shit for my community, bro. And some people don't know how to initiate to make shit happen, so what they gonna do? Man, Bow Wow doing that, he getting mad. He brought a celebrity over, he over there, he doing this and do that. Some niggas get jealous of that because they don't know how to make shit happen. So they'll throw anything out there that make up shit about you. Anyway, they don't care who you is in the world. Guess what they gonna say you is? You a snitch or you gay.
Right.
That's the only thing like they can utilize right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some of that shit, it don't be actual factual. Like, if I'm dealing with it, you can't be like where if somebody, it's like somebody maybe somebody do have this. Well, they say you gay. What you was being at the gay party? What you was around somebody at the gay table? Let's say me, by the way, like hey, but there's nothing on me. You can't connect me to no telling, to no police shit, to no cop shit, on nothing. Like ain't no theory. I don't sell big drugs. I never dealt big drugs. Never went to none of them states. Transport, like none of that shit. I ain't never got caught with a gun. He was in the car when they caught. None of that type of shit. I call serious cases all the time. I went and did my time, and only time I bailed, I was on a gang injunction, nigga. I didn't have the money to bail. Like, I go to jail.
Yeah.
I ain't never bailed. I bailed on a gang injunction. That shit was $200.
Right.
Back in the day. This ain't the gangs, like, it's like, what? I'm out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even use my money.
You know what the crazy shit about it is? You know how niggas say you snitching or something, right? Because I done had the same allegations on me before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like you said, when people get mad, they say you a snitch or whatever the case may be, blah, 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 whatever, right? As much as niggas hate me, you feel me? Just period. I'm not talking about my hood. I'm just talking about period in general, right?
In general, yeah.
As much as people hate me, quote unquote, and hate you too, right? Do you think anybody, if we was really telling, do you think anybody would be hiding who we told on?
Or even fucking with us like that.
But that's my thing though. But if I told, who did I tell on, nigga? Who? He a snitch. Where's the paperwork? Nah, fuck. Look, paperwork, cool. My shit good. I presented it. But who did I tell on? How can you say a nigga snitch and
Who
you
in
don't
jail behind?
How can you say a nigga snitch and you can't say what I snitched on, nigga? Was it him? Was it her? Was it them? Who was it, nigga? Who did I snitch on then, nigga?
I'm one of them solid, real day one project stomp down niggas in my set, bro. Like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat, I ain't gonna play with her, I ain't gonna do all the extra stuff, but you can't even play with me like that. Nobody I hang with or nobody was believing that shit.
Yeah.
But it was just it was a wildfire. It was a fire that was threw out there. So it became a conversation. They said, woo, woo, woo. Nothing to ask. Like, people rejected it. You feel me?
Right.
Oh, man, come on, homie. Like, that don't fit who I am.
Right.
They don't fit what I stand for.
Right.
Like, at all.
It's a fact.
This shit just be crazy, man. A lot of people saying you got to ignore. I was ignoring it. Because there's a lot of shit on my mind. But I want to tell, it's just know what happened. And that's my fault. Let me tell you why it's my fault. I tell a lot of people this, man. When somebody pays your name on some disrespectful shit, you got to handle, you got to fix it. You got to shut it down right then and there.
Right.
You supposed to shut it down, right? Those are strong allegations to be playing with people's name.
Real shit.
That's strong to be saying somebody a police or informant. That's strong, bro.
Real shit.
You got to stop that shit right there, right now. You got to make an example out of motherfucker. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got to end it right there. Right. Stop it. Because you have to make them respect that shit.
Right.
Me fighting a dude, it ain't, prove you going to stand up for yourself, but that ain't all supposed to happen.
Yeah, because you can still be a snitch. You
can't all supposed to happen. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
That ain't supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On everything. Just like when I had allegations, right? Like, for whatever reason, you feel me? As soon as them allegations hit, boom. I got my work immediately. Fuck that. There's a lot of niggas you try to present the work, they don't never try to show up with the work. Next you know the niggas disappear.
The reason they said it, though, well, it was the reason, it was by the case. Let me see the difference. Mine's yours probably. It probably was a case, right?
Yeah.
It was a case pending, whatever happened, and they assumed you did some talking, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about mine's. It was none of that shit.
It just brought up.
It was none of that. It was no theory. It was just a madman just decided, I'm finna assume this. I'm gonna think this. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't got to see no paperwork. I don't ain't gotta be no theory. See, I just think this.
And my shit was a high profile case, so that's why.
My shit was a theory.
My shit was all over the news. My shit was all over the newspapers. all that shit. You feel me? So the first thing, when niggas don't like you, the first thing they gonna say is, he telling. You know what I mean? But where's the paperwork that said I'm telling? Or who's in jail because of me?
Man,
or who said I told on
I'm
them?
say that the same people's man, and they didn't put jackets on 4-5 homies. The same person did me.
But I didn't
you
give
put
a fuck.
jackets on 4-5 niggas, bro.
I didn't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
A homie had passed away. So, all the homies gonna be at the funeral, you feel me, and in the repass. Guess what I do? Get my work, nigga, I go straight to the funeral, nigga, where I know everybody there. You feel me? Yeah, I don't want to hear nobody saying that they didn't see this, they didn't hear about it. Yeah, this that work. Here you go, here you go, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Now, who said it, though? Because, you always hear...
They.
They said. Who said it?
If we ask that nigga, he not going to say it now. He can say a name, but I know he not going to say that name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna protect that name. Both of them gonna protect each other. Like, what makes you get into some business like that on your platform and say this man, bro? Right. I don't know how you think that's cool, or he ain't banned, should have reached out to them. Like, you talking to some of the people, wrong people, especially if I say a female involved. Like, they from right there, bro. Really.
Right.
See, people got their reasons he's hitting them on why they don't like Bow Wow. If Bow Wow wasn't doing nothing in the community, doing nothing, you don't hear my name with nothing.
Right.
Like, no, it ain't nothing because he do all the football games. He do all the hood days. Yes, I do all that shit. Nigga, this is my money. I work for, like, nigga, like, this, like, me ain't had nothing to do with no motherfucking intervention. Like, this is my money, bro.
Right.
That I work for. You know what I'm saying?
So, in your eyes, what is the proper protocol? If I know what I think it is, but for you, what's the proper protocol for the world when you put those type of allegations on a person? What's the proper protocol you have to go by first before you come with those allegations?
You got to sit down with your homies, one of the elites. You got to sit down with the elites, right? Mm-hmm. You got to sit down with the elites and be like, hey, they said this about woo-woo-woo. We got some paperwork on it? No. Okay, what is the theory? Man, if they can say he did that, just present the paperwork. Like me, I got some accusations on somebody. I'm not throwing it out there until I get that work. I know they did. I know they got down. Yeah. But if I don't got the work, I don't want to present it to nobody. Right. Like, if I'm not going to do nothing with it, I don't want the work. I don't give a fuck. Right. But this individual, I'm going to go there with it because you play with my name on the internet. Right. I'm talking about somebody else. Not the Bible, to somebody else. Yeah. Like, you play with me. Like, and you really got down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I don't have the work as of yet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For me to spread it out there to do that. I don't want to, you know what I mean?
So what about situations like this, though? Like, sometimes people be in situations where they seen the work when they was in jail. You feel me? And it's elite people. You feel me? They seen the work when they was in jail. Then the person get out of jail, trying to come back to the hood and saying that they lying, and now there ain't no paperwork to prove it, though. But these niggas are saying that it really did happen. So what you think about that?
Man, all they can't do that favoritism shit, selective shit.
No. What if it's not selective though? But they really seen the paperwork. Just say you was in the pen, and
but they really seen the paperwork. But if you're trying to get something done to whatever, you still got to present that. You can start fucking with it because you got your eyes and you believe like that's my. I got a homie like that. One of my niggas said, "Woody Woo bad, he bad peoples or whatever." I'm gonna trust your judgment because who you are. Yeah. I haven't seen the work though, but I trust he tell him like, man, Bob was this. So we can't do nothing together. I don't want to take a picture with you. I don't go there. I don't want to do none of that.
So basically, you wouldn't fuck with him off of what your boy said, but
that's if he telling me he's seen that. You ever seen it?
Yeah, if he's seen it. You wouldn't fuck with him off of what your boy said because he said he's seen it himself. But due to the fact that you haven't seen it yourself, you would stop fucking with old boy, but you just won't do nothing to him.
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing to him.
Yeah, like you just stop fucking with him.
I ain't fucking with him like that until like nah, he got to go prove he didn't do that. You go prove you ain't like. So what are you talking about? Okay, you go get your work. Let me see it, bro. Mm. If you can't give it to me, then I'm gonna put the heat on you. Ain't no deal. You ain't came with it, homie.
Okay, what about this situation then? What if a nigga go to trial and he don't tell at trial? You feel me?
He already made a statement on the police station.
In the police station,
that's,
though.
You bad.
Right.
You bad. Ain't no. Right. That's the main shit.
Right.
That's like my situation on my last case. And they didn't get on go to trial, and I mean we went to trial, but he didn't say what I understand what he said at the police station.
Yeah.
But you still put the play down.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's in black and white.
Right.
But it's also the homies did this how the nigga get scot-free, because I ain't gonna say scot-free. Cause nigga trust me, when Bow Wow say you did something, when Wowzer say you did bad stuff, they gonna believe it. Mm-hmm. Because I come off thin, I'm gonna come off as the real shit. I'm be 100, right?
Right.
The police read his paperwork on the stand. So homie said they couldn't do nothing with that. Oh, police read it on the stand. Mm-hmm. At prelim. And corroborated it at trial though. Mm. So they read his shit just to bound us over. This should be wicked out here, man. Like, you know what I mean? And what I was doing, this 9 years straight, bro. Yeah, I've been going through this 9 years straight. Where a motherfucker just wake up and just say Bow Wow name, like 9 years straight. Like, you ain't got kids, you ain't got a girl, you don't want to be this in life, you ain't writing like no pilot on no like, you want to get no business, you ain't trying to get your credit up, you gonna wake up and talk about Bow Wow this and this, like Bow Wow, Bow Wow, Bow Wow, Bow Wow. God damn. You're not tired of saying, like, talking about these myths and these delusional ass acts of me, whatever, it's y'all delusional. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 peoples, bro. He made 4. Like, because, you know, people that deal with the people that's my boy, they gonna roll with their boy.
Some people just really just don't like you, bro.
Yeah, 3, 4 people.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And some people...
I'm loved over there in my place. They love me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some
people hate me, though.
Yeah.
For what I do.
And them people that do hate you, you feel me, they want other people to hate you as well. You know what I'm saying? So they try to divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Or if he don't like you, he know he don't like you, all of a sudden they homies. All of a sudden, them 2 niggas that don't like you close as fuck now. They didn't even used to fuck with each other. But now, because an enemy of an enemy is a friend.
Yeah, you know I deal with all that type of stuff, man.
Whatever. But look, to the world, I know, man, just stay out the streets. You know what I'm saying? The streets ain't what it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? And just keep your nose clean, man, and stay out the motherfucking way. You know what I mean? Anything else you want to say, man? Anything else you want to...
Hey, your next champ's gonna be the Denver Broncos, man.
Oh my God! Hey, it's the
not disappoint me, Denver Broncos.
Green Bay Packers in the building. Stop playing with it.
Do not disappoint me, man. Shout out to hey, much love to all y'all out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be bringing y'all some content in a minute on my channel and stuff. Bringing y'all real authentic shit, like, you know what I mean. The real. I got a documentary coming on that motherfucker. I'm gonna put on there for y'all can know who I am, like what I do, how I get my name. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna call What Became Me. For you know, like, who is King White? All this what we talking about gonna be in there. I'm gonna come with all the actual factual things, like gonna be facts, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna interview. I got a few real interview people, some actors, some rappers that played a pivotal part in my life. You know what I mean? My upbringing, stuff that I did. Some of my white partners, some of my people I've been in the pen with. Like, we just talking. We finna do some big things, man. You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
Hey, the haters, y'all can get out the way because I'm coming. Hate, make up your lies, find some more lies, rebuttal, but y'all gotta fact check. When y'all get on these platforms, do y'all due diligence shit. Y'all gotta fact check for, like, let me see if it's good with my homies. Like, let me see good with they homies, and you can't do that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to no other hood in they politics without getting at my homie. What you think about that? Man, that nigga dirty politicking at that? Bro. See, I'm media trained. There's a lot of shit I didn't say, and I'm not gonna say, man. Y'all enjoy y'all new year, man.
So fuck. Hey, yo, this is Creative Players Platform. This is the P Nice Show, and you already know. If you want to live life, come fuck with P Nice, baby. We up out of here.
Created player, created player, created player, created player.